Hello, Doctor. This is Ryan Steele, and I wanted to thank you so much for allowing us to do a mobile app mock-up for you. As you can see here, this is the main screen of what your app would potentially look like. But before we get into your app exactly, what I want to do is go over a little bit about mobile marketing and give you some statistics and show you exactly why having an app is such a good idea, as well as why having a mobile website is also a very good idea in this day and age. First of all, mobile marketing is the most powerful media ever invented, according to the New York Times. The change in marketing and the landscape right now is everything's going to mobile. And as you'll see in a few minutes, over the next few years, mobile really is going to be where it's at. There are 6.8 billion people on the planet. 5.1 billion of them own a cell phone, but only 4.2 billion own a toothbrush. So you can kind of see where our focus is as a society and as a world, really. 70% of all mobile searches currently result in action within 1 hour. So it's a very timely media. So if you've got a special offer, an incentive, or you're trying to generate or stimulate some business in a slow time, it's a great way to connect with your patients, offering them additional services or discounts that you want to do in a timely fashion with some type of expiration. There are more mobile phones on the planet than there are TVs. So again, newspaper advertising, TV advertising, all those things had their place and still do to some degree. But mobile marketing is becoming more and more prevalent because people have their cell phones with them at all times. And 3 out of 5 searches are done using a mobile phone. And that's an even more important reason, not only to have your own app, but also to have a mobile-friendly website, because you want to make sure that if somebody does find you online through Google Maps, they're going to be able to click through and be shown your website. But it's going to be a mobile-friendly version, so that they have a good user experience and stay on your site instead of leaving it because they can't really read it too well. Mobile also is growing 5 times faster than the internet revolution. So bottom line is, mobile phone utilization is growing at a rate that far surpasses what the internet did. So over the next few years, again, mobile is going to be really the premier source of marketing and advertising. And the mobile internet is here to stay and set to overtake PCs as the most common web access device worldwide by 2013, which is literally just 6 months away. It takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, and that's an email that they want to read from somebody they know. It takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. So again, having that mobile phone handy and within reach at all times, it makes it a much more responsive form of media. And 40% of all Google Maps traffic is from mobile phones. And that's just in over 3 years. And over 20 billion apps have been downloaded between iPhone and Android devices. So people with smartphones are using smartphones to search for things. Obviously, if they're looking for a chiropractor in your area, you want them to find you and you want your website to be accessible. Also, it shows you that there's so many people downloading apps right now that having an app it makes absolute sense, because people are used to having apps on their phone for things that they frequent, places that they go. It just makes their life easier. And 28% of customers reported that they are extremely likely to increase their visits to a business if they have a loyalty reward card, and we build that into your app as well. There's been 100 billion push notifications sent, and that's an amazing number if you think about it, because push notifications have only been out for the last couple of years. So it shows you how awesome this technique is, and how the utilization has been taking off with people that understand it. And finally, there's 80% of us have a mobile phone in the USA. So it's a form of media that people have, they embrace, they understand, and it's accessible. So it means that you'll be able to connect with them at will. So without further ado, Backbone Apps presents your new mobile app. So here's the main screen that we've come up with. And again, this isn't a final design. This is just obviously our first attempt and to show you what your app would look like. Your new app will give you the ability to stay connected with your patients through their mobile phones. And here's a few of the features that are included in the app. There's a contact us, a tell a friend, a request an appointment feature, a mobile website access feature, push notifications, mailing list, check-in offers and loyalty rewards, social media integration, and patient feedback. Now, the Contact Us form basically allows the patient to get map directions and a turn-by-turn GPS functionality for your practice, a click-to-call feature so they can easily connect with your office, mobile website access, again, which is very important when they're looking for and browsing on their phone, and an email function so they can connect with you via email very easily through the application. The Tell a Friend feature is by far one of the most marketing-centered aspects of the custom mobile app. It allows your patients to talk about your practice with their friends and loved ones and refer to the people in their group through scores of communication channels, including email, social media, text messaging. The advantages of this approach really are as follows. It facilitates a quick communication between your clients and their friends and family. It makes it simpler to recommend your practice to the people in their circle through the use of various communication channels. With this feature, your practice can cash in on word-of-mouth marketing by turning your satisfied patients into brand promoters because they can share the application, they can share through these different media platforms your information really at the click of a button. We've also integrated an appointment feature as well into the application. And a whopping 81% of the patients who participated in a survey from Intuit Health mentioned that they would like the ability to schedule appointments online. So this feature gives your patients more control over their health care requirements and their ability to schedule with your office. It's a convenience now because it's on their phone. They can request the appointment anytime, anywhere. There's no waiting time. They don't have to worry about calling your office or finding your phone number. And patients can get a call back or an email from your office confirming that appointment is available, and if not, give them some alternative times. As we said, we integrate a mobile website as well because, again, the majority of searches are now happening on mobile phones. And if your website is not mobile ready, people are not going to have a good user experience and they're not going to stay on your site. So we create a mobile website for you that you can obviously will be utilized even outside of your app. But more importantly, within the app, people can click on your website and be connected to a mobile-friendly version. Push notifications. Now, push notifications really prove to be the most practical feature of a mobile app. These text message-like features will have more than just marketing applications. They can also help minimize your losses and enhance service quality. So you can connect with patients with timely information with the click of a button. And push notifications come with a promise of a 97% open rate. And as I said before, people respond to these messages usually within 1 hour. So if you have a special or a promotion or something that you want to get out there and get people in the office like that, this is your best bet. The use of these notifications really is limited just by your imagination. I mean, most recipients respond within a few minutes, as I said, which really adds to the effectiveness of this communication channel. But we also build into the app a mailing list feature so you can begin to collect names and email addresses so you can communicate with people on a more traditional basis. The mailing list can be used to provide information to patients on various procedures that you do or conditions that you treat, offer details of new services, tell your patients about special offers, and notify your patients about what your practice is doing for the community if you have special programs or things that you're involved in. And of course, build rapport with your patients through periodic communication, like a patient newsletter, which is obviously more applicable to an email type of setting than it is a push notification. We also build in loyalty coupons. So, as we said before, 28% of customers reported that they are extremely likely to increase their visits to a business if they have a loyalty rewards program. So, the loyalty coupons and check-in offers are a wonderful way to show them the benefits of your procedures, your practice, what you offer, and reward them for frequent visits. For instance, you can do a 20% discount on procedures or a treatment after 3 check-ins. Or you can advertise a new service or a product by offering under loyalty coupons and check-in deals. So, again, it's a great feature to have in the application. And these special offers and coupons really won't just help existing patients, but also it'll help draw new patients to your practice, especially as the Tell a Friend feature is utilized by your patients. We also have social media integration. Now, it's an undisputed fact that social media sites have taken the world by storm. Everybody from teens to seniors, executives to musicians choose to maintain their presence on social media networking sites. And the popularity of these websites makes them ideal for marketing endeavors. And with social media integration, you can connect your app with your social media pages, including Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, and others that you might have, whether it's Pinterest or Reddit or LinkedIn or what have you. And there's really 3 distinct advantages to this approach. Number 1, the feature can help you increase your fans on social media sites. Now, with Google's changes lately in the last couple of months, social signals are a very, very important part of organic search and SEO. So the more activity you have in your social media platforms and sites, the better it's going to help your main website rank. It can also help you get more likes for your pages, more views to your YouTube channels, and more followers for your Twitter account. And social media integration helps to combine the marketing benefits of social networking sites as well as mobile apps to really create one full and fail-proof advertising strategy that really is seamless and works together very well. We've also included a patient satisfaction and review and feedback metric there, so the patients can share their stories and talk about your practice in a positive light. And it really does help to get your message out there and it's much more credible coming from another patient than it is from your own advertising or medium. So with that being said, you can see what your mobile app essentially would look like and how the functions would incorporate into your current practice marketing strategies. It's time. It's time to go mobile, and we're here to help you do that and to stand out by having your own mobile app. So call me today at 855-771-0532 or send me an email at ryan@backboneapps.com. We'll discuss the pricing and the fee structure and how it works, and I can assure you it's very, very affordable, and the return on investment is super high. So I thank you for your time, and I look forward to talking to you, Doc. Thank you so much.